So while the focus is on protesters clashing with police, a different scene is playing out in southern New Jersey. Camden County police joined protest lines with demonstrators. Camden County, New Jersey Police Chief Joe Wysocki joins me now. Chief, did that show of solidarity that you had there prevent rioting that we've seen elsewhere?
I can't say it did. I can't say it didn't. But what I can say is I think the tensions are very high, I think, across the country. But I can really only focus here on the city of Camden. People are upset what they've seen in Minnesota and actions of bad police officers in another jurisdiction that we've seen with George Floyd. Are felt by every cop in all parts of the country. So people are upset, and they're upset at the uniform. But I think I ask my officers to de-escalate situations on a daily basis. This was my turn to go out and try to de-escalate the situation. And I think we were able to lower the tensions a little bit. We're together. We're one community. It's not us versus the community. We're part of the community.
Have you seen any of the outside agitators that the mayor of New York City, for example, was talking about yesterday, or the mayor of Minneapolis was talking about?
We haven't seen that here in Camden. Like our protest that we had on Saturday, it was local, which I'm very thankful for that. But what we are seeing on social media is we're seeing people that aren't from here putting stuff up for there to be protests around the city of Camden, but not in the city of Camden in particular.
Have there been instances where the peaceful protests that you and your fellow officers were actually a part of flipped and turned violent?
I have not seen anything in Camden. Everything has been very peaceful to this point.
Good. What is the morale of your fellow police officers?
I had an officer actually send me a message last night, and it's really high. And he actually thanked me for marching, and he said me doing the peace symbol, it's not something I normally do, but he's saying that the residents, like the people, are driving by in the cars and yelling out to the officers, and they're giving the peace symbol, and the officers are giving it back. So it's I think the relationship, and I think the message that we're with the community is being heard.
You know, I live in New York. I've lived here for 40 years. I've seen the good times and the bad times. When I came, the violence was through the roof. We cut that back dramatically during the 90s and the early 2000s, but now it's going back up again. I see a lot of cops here in New York who just look down. They look like they've just been through the ringer, and I wonder how it's going to be when you try to recruit new officers to join the police force. That's going to be a tough sell, isn't it?
You have to have people that live in your community become police officers. There has to be trust, and you can't just tomorrow start to try to reach out to people and ask them to be a cop. They have to get to know you. There has to be a process. We're connecting with the youth on a daily basis. We're doing pop-up barbecues throughout the city, and we're talking to residents, and we want to see them not when they're calling for help when they dial 911. But we want to see them in a positive setting. And I think that will help with our recruitment efforts. We've been doing that for the last 7 years.
That's a terrific attitude. I grew up with the Boys Club, and we had a close relationship with the local police officials there. And a lot of those members of the Boys Club my age became cops. So that really works wonders to work with kids in that way. Look, my hat's off to you. They're doing the same in Flint, Michigan. This may be a way to disarm the radicals that are trying to take advantage of this situation. Again, congratulations for your work, Chief. I hope it continues.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you very much. From Camden, New Jersey.